Hello and happy Tuesday to you. I'm Mr. Sheffield here on the Central Campus. It's November the 18th of 2025, and I'm trying to get back to a regular video announcement with the events for the week. So this week, we've got today, we're going to continue with end of course or EOC testing in the office for the following students: Sam, Bailey, Gavin. After lunch, just come to the office if everyone's here and we can get all the testing done for today's subject is, I believe, English. We will do that. We may also have to do a little bit of adjustment given who's here. We don't have a lot of testers this semester, so we're trying to squeeze them into small, hopefully not disruptive test sessions in the afternoon when we have fewer disruptions than in the mornings for other things. Speaking of interruptions for other things, on Wednesday, we have a guest speaker. It's Brittany Long from the Ottawa Tribe of Oklahoma. That's at 10 a.m. And that's going to be a fairly short presentation on Native American and specifically Ottawa culture and traditions, and preserving those or reviving those in the face of sometimes opposition historically and unto the present. So that'll be followed by a Q&A where you are welcome to ask inquisitive, genuine questions. Make sure that they are those things, and be respectful of our guests and learn something. This is the kind of thing that's kind of not for a grade. I mean, the real only purpose is learning. And that's what we intend to get out of it. So enjoy that. I'm looking forward to it. Also on Wednesday, this is a big one. We are trying something out for the first time. We're going to hold a Medicaid help clinic here on campus, and that is going to be from 1 until 4. Our friends from Access Family Care, we have a good relationship with them. Our school therapists come from Access Family Care. They also have a liaison to the community to help with all things Medicaid. Health insurance in America is complicated, and it can be intimidating, it can be difficult and confusing. I know, there have been times when people have been kicked off the Medicaid rolls, not informed, and then maybe tried to access a doctor or some kind of service and got charged for things they didn't know they were going to be charged for. Access has a specialist who can tell you if you're on the rolls currently or not, who can help you get on them if you are not, and to see if you qualify and all that. So we are going to do this on Wednesday in the afternoon, again from 1 to 4. Any of our families, parents can come and access that help. If just a heads up, if you do plan to attend that, a list of things that they suggested you bring if possible. If not, that's fine. Photo IDs for all adults in the household, social security cards for everyone applying, birth certificates for all children, which I believe we can help with here if you don't have those, pay stubs from the last month or anyone in the household who is working, and if you're requesting prior quarter coverage. So like, let's say you turned 18, you're playing basketball and tried to dunk at school, broke your fibula, just for example, something like that. Bring pay stubs from those months as well, because this can be retroactive. Even though you sign up today, if you qualified a month ago, I believe, we can backdate this somewhat. So anyhow, like I say, this has been a barrier in the past. If, like, say you needed to go get a doctor's note for an excuse for missing school, you might not do that if you don't see a doctor or have to go to the emergency room without health insurance. There's just a million reasons to have this on the books, and we want to help as much as we can in a complicated system. So that's happening on Wednesday as well. Thursday, first thing in the morning at 7:55, Hennesis, we will have to talk about how we're going to do this in terms of transportation, but congratulations on being awarded the dual credit scholarship at Crowder at CTech. I'll get with you, but go Hennesis. Friday, Soroptimists are coming again. I think we had good participation for our first meeting, and I hope that everybody who participated in that meeting will come to this one as well. And also anybody new who is interested in joining a club. This is our local chapter, a club that supports women personally, financially, in their careers and in spirit. So anyhow, talk to other people who have done this. The agenda this week is that there's going to be an intro and snacks. They're going to talk about domestic violence, which is a scourge in our country. You can open the paper or like local news reports any day and see a whole list of domestic incidents, violence that's taking place in homes. And so I think they have a guest speaker to talk about her own experience, which she didn't even realize was abusive at the time. But anyhow, that seems like it could be really powerful. We're also going to make, I'm not in the club because I'm not a woman. Craft hats, putting on patches, beads, chains, and fun stuff. Got a media and parent consent form, probably because you're going to talk about things like domestic violence. And then there'll also be some winter clothes grab and go stuff. And then looks like next month will be a game and candle making or painting. So cool activities, great time to network, socialize, be creative, craft some things. If you're even curious, go to Sir Optimus Club. Next week, this is exciting. On Monday, we have school. And then on Tuesday, we also have school. But on Wednesday, all the way until December 1st, we do not have school because it is fall break, known to some as Thanksgiving break. That's next week. ACE. We need to talk a little bit about ACE expectations and who's got to go. So right now, if you are over on attendance, we've already talked to you about ACE, and you're making up time in a kind of painful fashion whereby one ACE session equals a half a day of school. Time-wise, that's about accurate. So there is the attendance portion of ACE where you are just getting back in the good graces of our attendance policy by going to ACE sessions. Another reason you could be assigned to ACE in a mandatory fashion is if you are not passing a class or behind on your VLC course. Now, what we're saying on this is that if you are not passing a class, now that we're at midterm, which was last week, then you are required to attend 2 ACE sessions per week until 4 o'clock. After 4 o'clock is activity time at ACE. You are not required to go to that, but you are required to go to the tutoring/study session at ACE until 4. You can choose those days, but we need to know about them in the office. So there is a little bit of flexibility, but we're asking that you be there 2 days a week until 4 p.m. Now, what happens if I don't go? I don't want to go. I don't have a ride, whatever. Well, if you don't go to ACE and you don't pass your classes, then we'll drop you from the roster after this term. Students who go to school here have an obligation to be here and to earn their credits. We talked about every single one of you individually talked with me about this when you enrolled, probably several times subsequently. But that is your obligation here, is to be here and be engaged. Then you'll get your credits. But if you don't, you're risking your spot here. Other people could use it. It's the other side of ACE, the attendance. 1 session equals half a day. And ultimately, ACE is fun. I mean, ask your friends who've been. It's not the worst thing in the world. But also, you probably have things you'd rather be doing after school. The point of having to make up time is for you to just correct your daily behavior. The best thing is just to be in class every day, on time, not tardy, during the school day. That's when instruction is taking place. That's when you have access to your teachers. You need to be here every day. We have a strict attendance policy, and we actually enforce it. So in the big picture, just don't be late to school. Don't be absent. You get 1 day every 10 days to miss already. That's plenty. Quit missing so much school. Forms. this Thursday, 2 days from now, Wednesday and then Thursday, Ace, speaking of, is holding a pizza party after school. I guess technically you can use this session as one of yours that you have to attend if you must. But that is, one, a kind of thank you for the positive participation so far, and also an invitation just to sort of get to know what ACE is. So everyone is welcome to the pizza party. It's an open call. You don't have to stay to any particular time. You can just stay, eat pizza, then leave. Or you can stay and then stay for the rest of the session. That's up to you. I do need, however, a fairly accurate head count to know how many pizzas to order. So on the Team Tuesday page, there is a form to indicate if you would like to come to the Ace Pizza Party. We'll try to keep track of that between now and Thursday, but I need to get a number to them. So fill out today what you think you're doing. Career trip input. Some of you have gone to Signature Granite or Lazy Boy or some other local employer with Mr. Doherty, who is kind enough to organize and lead those trips. He has asked for some input on other places you'd like to go. We kind of have a series arranged, but there are plenty of other employers that we haven't visited yet. But if you know about them and are interested, then say so on the form, and we'll see if we can get it done for you. And then also a reminder that we have a character recognition form on Team Tuesday, which we'll look at, maybe the link here in a minute. But reminder that that's there if you want to recognize your classmates, your teachers. Teachers can recognize each other. Everyone can recognize everyone on the recognition form, and we'll have that as part of our presentation for the next character kickoff. Okay. That is the end of my slideshow, but if we go over here to Team Tuesday, you can see that there's an Ace Pizza Party sign up. There's also a career field trip input form right there. Do those for me if you're interested in the pizza party. And if you have anything to say about career trips, character recognition form is right here. You just put in your information and then we'll get it. I also wanted to point out, someone asked me about how to access photos. If you try to go to the photo page at school, you're gonna find out that you can't open this because Google Photos is blocked for students. There is a student accessible folder link right here, and it's not as flashy in terms of the user interface. But let's go down here and have a look, say, all the files that we got from video cameras, from still image cameras are in here. So, if you were doing a video editing project in class, say, and you wanted to access our files directly at full quality, they're there for you. And like I say, the user interface isn't as flashy, but if we go down here, we can have a look at pictures from last week from and you know what I'll do? Let's go full screen here. This was a great event. Thank you, students, for representing us well, for interacting with kids. Oh, dang it. Interacting well with the elementary students from RISE. They were super happy, had a great time. I thought all the readers did a great job. Special thanks to Mr. Oni for organizing, communicating, driving the bus, making sure that event went well. Everybody did a great job. Photographers included. That's why we have all these great images. Lanes, nice work. Some of them are a little fuzzy, but indoor photography is tough. And also, it's digital media. Who cares if you take 1,000,000 photos? So anyhow, yeah, if you want to go find your pictures, your friends' pictures, you want some fodder to make some video, you can find it there in Team Tuesday, along with all of the albums we have uploaded this year and over the years there. Okay, well, there may be additional segments in light of new information between now and the publishing of this, but if not, have a great rest of your Tuesday and see you later.